1. Misandry. Trannies, your families will never love you. You are living a lie and you know it. End your miserable existence. Commit suicide now. Unknown troll. Chapter 1. XX. Fran, squinting in the early afternoon glare, watched through her scratched binoculars as the man knelt to drink. The forest pool was dark and brackish, scummed with blooms of vibrant green algae. Skinny pines, bare-branched for a good 20 feet under the canopy of needles, surrounded it. The man's matted, filthy hair floated on the surface as he gulped down greedy mouthfuls, tilting his head back to swallow like an alligator horking down a fish. They had trouble with swallowing, these things the plague had made out of anyone with enough testosterone in their system to put out a decent crop of back hair. Mostly, they ripped their prey apart and gulped the meat down in chunks, or dug up grubs and beetles and whatever roots they could get their gnarled claws on.
Have you seen my wiener?
Anything if it came down to it. Fran had seen one choke on a tennis ball. Well, kneeling on Fran's right. Fran lowered the binoculars. He's alone. Can you one-shot him from here?
They said you was
Beth was
home!
already remembering her compound bow. 60 yards, she said quietly, smirking so that the scar at the right corner of her mouth drew taut and pulled at her bottom eyelid until a little crescent of wet pink showed under it. Which eye socket you want it through? Don't be a cunt, Fran hissed back. Just do it.
Hey, where are the white
Beth's
women
smile
at?
widened as she knocked a carbon fiber arrow and drew to the bow's full extension, the muscles in her long, thick arms standing out.
What
She
the fuck
squinted
is
along
going
the
on
arrow's
here?
shaft. Lick my taint, she whispered, and took
Listen,
the shot.
fuckhead, you have fucking
The
crossed the
high-tension
line.
bowstring twanged.
Get that through your
The arrow
goddamn
buzzed through
fucking
the air
head.
like a 30-inch hornet, its arc carrying it up, up, up into the branches above. The man, far down slope in a basin choked with years of rust-colored fallen pine needles,
The
looked
price
up
is
from the
wrong,
pool,
bitch.
cracked and scabby skin splitting along fresh fissures to reveal raw pink flesh beneath, as his face contorted into a snarl, exposing a mouthful of rotting snaggle teeth under a nose pounded flat and smeared under the thing's left cheek by God knew how many unset breaks. He drew a breath, and for an instant Fran was sure that he would scream, that he would make that horrible fucking sound she heard ring out in choruses every night the second she dropped into REM.
Who ran
Then the arrow came,
Bartertown?
punching through his skull with a distant thump, and he toppled face first into the pool and lay there,
order.
not moving.
The
A few morning
master.
doves cooed angrily from the branches above. Beth
Not
touched her
shit.
thumb and forefinger
Energy.
together and raised them to her lips, then kissed them and opened her hand,
You're gonna
gesturing
get
as though
cancer
to let
and
the
you're
kiss
gonna
take
die.
place, like a cartoon chef just after tasting a perfect sauce. Bella, Bella,
Paging
she
Dr.
yelled.
Faggot.
Bellissima.
Dr. Faggot!
Fran laughed in spite of herself, her legs going loose and shaky as adrenaline flooded her system. God, Beth, she giggled, picking herself up to follow the taller girl out of their small break of
You ever
heads
seen a grown man naked?
down the slope. For a single blessed heartbeat, she felt weightless, her nostrils full of the warm cinnamon smell of dead pine needles, her neck and back slick with sweat under her sodden tank top.
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah. Cause I got a chip on my shoulder, brother. And I'm gonna ride you long and hard, just like I've been riding that Harley, brother.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
What the fuck is going on here?
It's showtime.
I'll bet you're the kind of guy that would fuck a person in the ass and not even have the goddamn common courtesy to give him a reach around.
You son of a bitch. You piece of shit. You fucking goddamn fucker.
Welcome to Thunderdome. Ha! Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the intro there, brother. But from what I heard, it's pretty fucking wild. I tell you what,
yeah.
man. What does
Oh,
the
and I gotta
future? What
change
does
the
the future
background.
hold? What is foretold? What will be? And
Still on
what?
Disney shit.
What's the end game?
That shit off
You're
there.
still what?
I just gotta change the background.
You had the what?
Just the background.
Nice. It's all about. Hey, listen, Disney is. We're all about Disney too. Who's going to be at the end of times when we break out into like rebel tribes, right?
There we go.
During the Great Civil War of North America, right? Like I'm talking like Canada, fucking America, and Mexico, like the Civil War, like the land war,
Yeah.
right? Where all the other fucking countries in the world are like, fuck that, dude. We're not gonna get involved in that crap. You know what I mean? America just goes at it, right? And it's like, first of all, we get rid of the Canadians, right?
Hell yeah, bro.
And the ones that we fucking
ones.
turn, we
First
flip
ones
over.
we pop.
Right. Oh yeah, obviously. We bring them. We bring them into, and by we, I mean Floridians. And there's a few
Well,
other
yeah, of
states
course.
that we
I mean,
that
of
we will
course.
allow to join with us.
My superpower's being honest. I will eat my neighbors.
Exactly. And that's what's going to happen here in Florida. We're like the dick of the United States. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to
Definitely.
come after everybody else, and we're going to fuck them with
We're gonna eat
our
you.
dick, dude. We're going to eat you.
Fuck you dead.
Yeah.
Fuck
Pretty
you
much.
dead, then eat you.
We're going to go on a raping
We're gonna
and
baste you
fucking
with
pillaging campaign, dude, with Lord DeSantis as our fucking lead supreme master and fucking emperor.
Emperor
Basically, he's going to be
DeSantis.
eventually he will become a god amongst
God
men.
emperor.
We're bringing back the Egyptian rule
Yeah,
of law.
the God emperor shit.
And anyone who opposes that will be punished
Keep the change, you filthy
accordingly.
animal.
Starting with every single Democrat and liberal. We're going to find all of those people first. We're going to round them up, and we're going to
Breed their
we're
assholes.
going to breed their asses, dude.
Lick my taint.
Yeah, we're gonna breed their asses out. And I'm talking. Listen, I'm talking Gretchen Felker Martin style, dude.
Martin.
I'm talking Gretchen Felcher Martin. I believe it's pronounced Felcher.
Felcher?
Yeah, we're talking about the author of Manhunt, dude.
Yeah.
That's how hardcore we're
Hell
willing
yeah.
to go down this rabbit hole, dude.
Hell yeah. Tranny apocalypse.
The tranny apocalypse. Now, I don't know about you. Like, when I think about the apocalypse, Duggar,
Yeah.
I think about, like, Mad Max. I think about, like, and here's the thing. Let me talk to you about Mad Max. What the fuck was up with that? Like, that, did you know that was based in 2021?
Yes.
Just for consideration.
Yeah, the
that
first movie,
the first Mad
With
Max.
Mad Max
The
Rockatansky.
dude wearing the fucking hockey mask with the leather fucking,
Yeah, let's
like,
get some
get up and
pictures
shit.
going here real quick.
Oh, yeah. That dude was super ripped. That was socially acceptable to dress that way, right? Like, during that
Display
time.
up, and then let's go
So-
to the pickies.
I guess what I'm trying to ask you is it socially
Oh, you got this one
acceptable?
up? Jesus
Is it
Christ.
socially acceptable to dress like this? Like, is it socially acceptable to break loose? Like, I'm talking, are we allowed to fucking, like, full-on cod piece it? You know what I mean? And I think
mean,
this
it's 2022.
meme, when
We've
I
given
saw
it a year.
Exactly.
Like,
but
I
that's
think
what I'm
we're ready.
saying. But is it time yet? Because this says on here, or
Like
should we give
Jason
it a few
Voorhees
weeks?
at a gay nightclub.
My whole
Like,
thing
you
is
know.
weeks. Weeks.
We go in.
No, we go
fuck.
horde, dude. We go horde. Check it out. Here's what I'm saying. The next deal is this: masks and a gas shortage.
Lord Humongous.
Lord Humongous, baby.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Lord
We run the
Humongous.
best timeline.
Listen, you know
This
what?
is going to be hilarious.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be, dude.
a nuclear wasteland
A nuclear
overrun
wasteland.
by tranny gay
Yep,
gangs.
yep,
Faggot
yep.
tranny gangs.
They
It's gonna be
basically
amazing.
because all the fucking because in the fucking the liberal
That's all there is.
the gangs of fuck pigs, you know they
They're shielded
infiltrate
from
every
radiation by
yeah,
the cum.
Yeah, pretty much.
Their cum orgies have
Yeah.
them shielded from all the radiation and shit.
Yep.
Like if you
Yep.
baste yourself in jism,
Yep.
nukes can't hurt you. Secret.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, Duggar. In the basement here.
Oh, as soon as
I've
I hear,
actually
as
got-
soon as I hear the air raid sirens, I have a vat of my
Yeah,
own
we've
cum.
got a
I'm
vat.
dipping
I've
myself
been
in.
I've been storing our cum for years. I don't know if I actually
Separate,
Well,
right?
then we probably have two vats for you then because I've been saving one of your cum. You're probably wondering,
Why were you?
How
How
the
did you
fuck
get
have
my
you-
cum, and why were you?
bro.
saving
Every
it?
time every time you go to sleep, bro, on the weekends, bro, I Bill Cosby the living shit out of you,
Wait,
and then I invite a
what?
bunch of I put an ad on Craigslist, and I invite a bunch
Oh,
of
God.
Puerto Rican trannies over, and they have a milking session, and in exchange, I let them film it.
That explains the
And,
bright red lipstick on my penis and the weird sensation in my asshole.
Let me say this. How do you think I can afford all that awesome cannabis from Truly Dispensaries right here in South Florida, baby? That's right, Truly.
just thought you were
Truly,
pilfering
the only
my bank
dispensary
account.
with real heart. Check it out. Cheers.
It makes sense.
Bro, it's humongous level, dude. We're on the level right now, dude, where I don't think anything really matters as long as we steer clear of the apocalypse, dude.
Dude,
Listen.
I mean, let's just face it. In
Listen,
the apocalypse,
when you go to work, when you have to go to work, right, and your boss looks like this, dude, right, like looks like the boss from the original Mad Max.
This guy?
Yeah. Do you remember that dude, the bald guy from the original Mad Max?
During trainee gangland.
You know what I'm saying? The tranny fucking. Well, we didn't know it was. I didn't know what it was trans back then because nobody knew what trans was. I mean, there was a trans. There were dudes that dressed up as chicks.
Fix your
There were
camera for me
dudes
a
who.
little bit, I think.
What's that?
Yeah, that's you. You need to fix your camera for me a little bit.
How's that?
You're a little off. Tilt down just a touch. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, so there were dudes that ran around. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I had a little bit of technical difficulties there. Dr. Von Haus had to
You're
direct me.
seeing through the time-space
We're
continuum.
looking deep down the anal spectrum of my rectum.
We can't let them onto that
We
yet,
can't
though.
let you
we'll
onto
get
the
to
secret.
that later.
Dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Next subject.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm kind of retarded.
Pretty much, brother. So where we're at, it's like Mad Max. I remember seeing this film, and I remember going, fuck yeah, dude. Like, this is what I was meant to be. Like, I'm growing up now. Well, first of all, I saw Star Wars before that, so I honestly thought I was going to grow up and learn the Force. And I was like, for years, I actually thought that I actually could control things with my mind.
Yeah.
And that didn't work out very well. Once I got out of the institution...
No, because you're retarded.
Well, they didn't call it retarded back then. They called it bipolar schizophrenic disorder with psychopathic and homicidal tendencies. So that's when they put you behind bars for a really long time.
Yeah.
And they pump your guts full of fucking... Not only is it cum, because every night when you're strapped to that table, you really think those orderlies aren't coming in there and dipping their wick up your ass? I mean, you're not going to know it at the time because you're just drooling and fucking pissing all over the place, right? But they're literally filling you to the brim, dude. They take turns. They play poker pounding that ass. It's amazing. So if you're into that sort of thing, hey, just figure out a way to get locked up in an asylum. You'll be fine.
Hell yeah.
But, like, in the future, though, what's the currency? What's the deal? Is money worth anything? In Mad Max, he was a cop, right?
Yes.
The Road Warrior, baby. That's right. That wasn't Mad Max. That was the Road Warrior. See, that's where everyone gets confused.
Yeah.
See, you had me confused earlier.
Mad Max,
you
he's
were
a cop. In the first one, he's a cop.
In Road Warrior, that was Road Warrior, dude. That's not Mad Max.
Oh, this one?
What?
This one here?
What one?
No. The bald guy
the
was...
The bald dude, yeah. Imagine that. Imagine, like, waking up in the middle of the night.
No, but Humongous wasn't that dude. That's not Lord Humongous.
No, that's not Lord Humongous. That was Max's, like, boss.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to... is the cop boss.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say is imagine waking up in the morning and having that, like... And it's a future apocalypse, dude. This guy's your boss. There's no bad guys to catch. How are you going to earn your paycheck? This guy's walking around wearing next to nothing, dude. He's got a cravat on. A black cravat. And a fucking massive mustache. And he's bald as fuck. This guy looks burly as shit. He's ripped as fuck, dude. Ripped as fuck. Frightening scenario there. But luckily, he's a Trump supporter, and you have a Trump hat in your backpack, so you pull that out and put it on. He ends up just like having you over for like, you know, a slice of toast with some Marmite and a cup of tea, and he sends you on your way.
Yes.
Luckily for that hat. Because if you had a Biden's bumper sticker on, or a tattoo that said I voted for Biden, or vaccinated, you know, Pfizer date, and then the serial number, he would have already had you spit roasted up and would just be pile driving you with like 5 or 6 other dudes.
Oh yeah.
I mean, one of them is like a half like midget type looking dude. He's got a fucking he's dressed in like some sort of corset. You know what I mean? He's got like a chain thing on.
Oh, which one? The guy with the weird mask above him? This?
Yeah, dude. That super creepy dude. Like, that guy's on the other end of you, and they're just piling away. They're just pounding you away.
If
you're lucky,
Thunderdome.
if you're lucky in this scenario, over your left shoulder, it's Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
But he doesn't look as young and as svelte as he did in the movies.
What was
like,
with all
he's
the
a little
tranny
bit.
clothing in Mad Max?
That's what I'm trying to say to you. It was based
Like-
in this time. So if that's the case,
Like they all had weird. Hold on. Here's another.
then
one.
we're heading into the times of Mad Max. Like, who the fuck would want to create that
Let's
timeline?
flop up another one here. We got.
Flop up.
You know what? Here's
You
a
got
classic
that's
one.
the terminology. Flopping is right.
You want to go to the
Because-
classic? Here's a classic Mad Max. Fucking.
Well, these two
imagery.
dudes were gay.
Yeah.
These two dudes were gay,
Fucking
bro.
The gay biker gangs.
Fucking A, man. The two homo biker dudes. And they listen. Not that there's nothing wrong with that, dude. But I'm just pointing out the obvious. in Mad Max, a lot of people don't realize. They're like, yeah, dude, yeah. You know, brother, dude, yeah. Oh, alpha stuff. Yeah, bro. Those dudes were all fucking each other up the ass. Okay? Is that where you want to be when the baby Jesus comes back? Getting fucked up the ass by a dude wearing fucking like football gear that he fucking robbed from some like post-apocalyptic fucking like high school? Now this is more like where we're living now. Like you thought
there.
like,
we're getting
here's
there.
the thing. Would you rather get fucked by that guy or this guy?
Neither
guy.
Neither
Obviously, that was a trick question. But what I'm trying to get across to you is the apocalypse is now. It's 9. It's upon us now. That's why people need to stand up.
The transpocalypse.
Stand up now, man. Stand up now. Stand up and let your
transpocalypse.
words be heard, brothers. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I just get a kick out of this shit. I think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And listen, in the future though, this is what every man needs to be wearing, like garb like this. First of all, you need to be dressed like Humongous.
Oh yeah, Lord Humongous.
And when I say Lord Humongous, I mean like I'm talking like you've got like like burled out leather straps, dude, with spikes. Dude, did I ever tell you when I was a junior in high school? I bought this in San Francisco. I'm such a fucking idiot. I'm walking around San Francisco. I'm like 16 years old.
Yeah.
I'm in the fucking... I wandered. I'm tripping on acid, wearing a fucking Grateful Dead t-shirt that's brand fucking new. I look like a total...
Yeah.
I looked like a complete greenhorn, dude. And I just looked like an idiot. I was out of place. I had no idea what I was doing. Walked into this leather daddy shop. Swear to God, this is a true story. I'm 16 fucking years old. I've got a fake ID that I literally bought that morning down on the fucking wharf. You have these little like corner fucking locked booths, and in the back they like, oh, you know, novelty photographs, right? And then you go down this corridor and it kind of like narrows out like a triangle. Like the entrance is narrow, and then it goes back. This guy just pulls down. You want ID? You want photo ID? I'm like, yes, please. I wasn't even there for that. I was just like, wow, look at that cool fucking keychain. You want ID? And he pulls this. I swear to God, pulled down like a curtain thing that you pull and then you pull it down and it slings back up like in the fucking cartoons. Chinese guy too. It was fucking hilarious. Of course, I bought a fucking ID. Like an idiot, I chose New York. I chose New York, right? And it worked.
60% of the time,
yeah.
It works every time.
Yeah, it worked everywhere on the West Coast, dude. There was barely anybody, and I also have one from Florida, right?
Yeah,
and it did not look anything like the Florida State ID or the New York one. The New York one looked similar, actually. Funny enough, but the colors were off completely. And on the back of it, it even says, you know, this is the novelty fucking, in super small print, where like, you know, where it has like the government information from your state. Like, this ID is property of the state of blah, blah, blah.
That's how they got away with it, like, in the fucking 90s, was putting novelty on the back.
Dude, I fucking got away with murder with these IDs. Anyway, I'm in this fucking leather daddy shop, and they're looking at me. Everybody, the guy's like, excuse me, you have to be over 18 to be in the store. And I'm like, first thing, I'm like, shit-eating grin. Boing! I'm like, yep.
You are one pathetic loser.
I know! And I'm like, bing! And the guy just goes, he looks at it, and he's looking at me. I'm wearing the same fucking shirt in the picture. I've got the same fucking hair, dude. I like, literally, everything about that photograph was taken that day. The ID was still, the laminate was still warm. Bottom line, the laminate was, and it was a good one too. They really did a fucking good job on that. Of course, it was laminated, but a lot of IDs were back then. That's how old I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm before the hard, solid credit thing, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's how it goes back.
Dude, you're ancient. You are from Yolden times.
I have come from Yolden days, brother. I
you will survive into the
seeing people
years.
that were older than me. I'm not saying I didn't have one of these, but there were people that were older than me that had paper IDs. Yeah, they just had an ID that was like, so and so, date of birth, license number. I'm not fucking kidding. I'm pretty sure it was a friend of mine from Arizona.
Non-photo.
And I was like,
Jesus Christ.
How have you not upgraded? He's like, I just haven't gotten around to go to the DMV, dude. It was all folded up and had fucking, like, the edges were all tattered and shit. I'm going, you can't even. He's like, yeah, but I memorized it. I'm like, Have you ever been stopped? This is in Santa Cruz. Like, you know, it's like, I remember asking the guy, have you ever been stopped by the cops? Oh, all the time. And? Oh, I just tell them my ID number and stuff, and they run it, and they let me go. I'm going, whoa. How in the... Wait. Does this dude... What wizardry is this? I think it's because the cops see that, and they're just going... It fucking confuses most cops. Like, you know...
No, because the cops of that era probably would have been like good old boys who probably knew and saw paper IDs. Like, man, I got one of these in my wallet too. This is more legit than them photo shit.
I was going to say, if it was like now...
Who would fake one of these pieces of shit?
First of all, it would be expired by now, but if it was now, they would probably just take you out back and cornhole the living daylights out of you, leave you in a fucking drunk cell, pump you full of fentanyl, and then ditch you out in the Everglades somewhere.
Fuck you dead.
In hopes that you'd never be found. But, you know, at the end of the day, this is South Florida, baby. That's how we roll.
Yeah, getting fucked in the butt.
Getting cornholed, baby. Getting cornholed and ditched out in the Everglades, baby. I'm just kidding, dude. I don't think people really do that. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Mad Max, baby. Like, can you imagine, dude? Just imagine. What would happen if the fucking shit really hit the fan, dude? Like, let's think about this for a minute.
Gay
Mad
sex
Max,
gangs.
dude. The maximum force of the future. And he's just like, Mad Max 2. Just one man can make a difference. It's either the first one or the second one, baby. Maximum force of the future. That's what I want to be when the future war hits. But will it happen? No. I'll probably end up getting my soft ass fucking raped senseless. You know what I'm saying? I'll be kept, of course. I've got soft hands, man. I've got soft hands. So I'm guaranteed a place in the future. What do you motherfuckers have? That's what I want everyone to think about right now. Yeah, you may have jobs out there working this and that and blah, blah, blah. But in the future, during Mad Max times, does that count for anything?
What I think was funny was in the first Mad Max is they were kind of like a weirdly football padded out biker gang.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
and then it just got gayer.
Pardon me, by the way.
And more like fetish the deeper you went into the Mad Max
series. Deeper you went, and I'm talking about deep, because if you
put it this way,
listen, look at it
even just by Road Warrior.
Let me just say this:
you've got Lord
when
Humongous.
You go to Mad Max, right? Like, thank you. You just swapped over to the second poster, right?
Yeah.
At the first one, what was in the first one? Go back to that really quick. Maximum force of the future. It's a dude in front of a fucking futuristic-looking fucking Road Warrior car, which is badass
which is
as shit.
Not in the movie at all.
Nope, not in the movie at all. And it says Mad Max, just like me. Mad Max Skreedle, baby. Check me out on Instagram, by the way, Mad Max Skreedle. Awesome shit posted daily, dude. Fun live content. You're going to love it. Also, go to notfunny.gumroad.com. You know what I'm saying? Drop a donation. Check it out. Be a part of the clan. Not the Ku Klux Klan, because we're not a part of that. We're a completely separate clan, which is like a clan of good old boys. And okay, never mind. We're not a clan of good old boys either. We're just a clan. We're a you know what? We're not a clan at all. We're just two dudes, and we're hanging out. We've got a radio show, and we're hoping that you guys join us. Yeah. So like, share, and subscribe. Anyway, back to Mad Max, because I'm completely fucking this up.
Yeah. Well, like in the first one, right? Like the story was kind of loose in my opinion. Like you don't know as much about the background of the world.
Exactly.
You just kind of know. You just kind of know. Oh well, it looks like Australia is really fucked up. Like, or Australia, it looks like there's biker gangs everywhere.
Yeah. What was the rest of the world like?
People.
The rest of the world's great.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's after China basically fucking attempts to launch a nuclear missile, but their shit's so crappily built. You know, like hashtag made in China.
Nukes Australia.
As soon as it launches, it nukes itself. Because it just goes off over China. China's own shit goes off over China because it's literally made in China. It's crap. So the second it fucking goes up, it's like boom. But the fallout from that hits Australia.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, by like the second movie,
but everywhere else in the world is fine. The only reason you don't see anyone coming from the outside in is because they are using fucking high-tech fucking nano satellite fucking laser beams, which are been put on the moon by Space Force.
Yeah.
Right? The United States Space Force. They've put these things up on the moon and in conjunction with Elon Musk, right? And they have these fucking things and they're watching. They're like high-tech like laser cameras or some shit. I don't fucking know.
What the fuck are you
But they can, listen, they're watching because they can't go there because the fallout's so bad.
Yeah.
So they're like, the great experiment, let it happen. They just watch. The rest of the world, literally, it's like the Truman Show, but better. Because, dude, you're like, and it's on like HBO. Like HBO chips in and join forces with Cinemax.
Showtime.
And Showtime too, baby. Ha Showtime too. All the fucking massive like cable fucking channels, dude.
Yeah.
Inject money into this fucking project, and it becomes a literal real world Mad Max scenario. China's fucking gone. Okay, it's a wasteland. There's nothing there, or so we thought. That's part 2. But anyway, let's continue on where we're going. Australia, the fallout. We just watch it, dude. Progress. And then fucking after like 10 years, we're kind of like, okay, that's fucking old news. Next, that's when the China fucking deal starts, right? We start seeing fucking like Mongoloid fucking,
Jesus
mutant
Christ.
fucking Chinese fucking gargoyle fucking people who basically had lived under, because all the shit was leveled. When that happened, they had to create tunnels under the fucking ground, and the fallout that seeped through and shit from their because their nuclear missiles were also made in China. So the shit was bullshit. The material was bullshit. Yes. So the fucking Chinese nuclear missiles were even the fucking nuclear part wasn't nuclear.
Yeah.
It was just fucking like radioactive mutant fucking gel. And basically it seeped into the ground after the main explosion from the rockets that they tried to launch. It just imploded and exploded, and then thus creating an explosion. Because when they imploded, it and then exploded right after. Because when you go in, you have to come back out, and then in and out, in, out, in, and out. That's what happens. An explosion. It's happened so fast. That's what creates the force and the friction that makes a sonic wave. It leveled everything. Green gel went in. Chinese people are mutants in the future. It's fucked up. Mad Max. That's how I see it.
Agreed.
You two are just dumber than a bag of hammers.
Yep, pretty much. But unfortunately, in the time we're living in now, it's more like we have a bunch of dudes running around dressed like this. Dressed like party boy. We have like multiple party boys.
Party boy rape
from
gang in the fucking nuclear apocalypse.
The nuclear, thank you. From the Jackass, Party Boy, dude.
They've managed to save one CD.
Who the fuck was Party Boy anyway? What was his real name?
That was Pontius.
Chris Pontius, yes. Dude, he had that Wild Boy show with Steve-O. That was great, man. I fucking love that show. I love those guys, man.
I mean, it's kind of gay, but
there's certain characters from Jackass you really like.
Yeah. I mean,
so like in the future, if you get picked up by like a rape gang and it's like a Party Boy rape gang and Chris Pontius is like that's like their thing. They're like
they're worshiping him and stuff.
And locking down the street.
No, he died. He died in the nuclear war.
Right.
Pontius,
Who does?
like Chris Pontius dies. He doesn't survive into the fallout.
But footage of
Party Boy survives,
and
they worship Party Boy. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like oh my god. But then you know all his moves.
Like Fallout too.
Yeah, we know all Party Boy's moves, so we basically get forgiven.
People start latching onto the old world.
That's just a scary thought,
like a Party
dude.
Boy gang.
I don't want to get ass raped by
living
the Party
in like
Boy
an
gang,
old gay
dude.
nightclub or something.
I'm not sure I'm ready
They're
for
like
that.
in the ruins of some gay mega club.
Oh, I can fully see that, dude.
They turned into like
the real Mad Max. It's like the gay rape training gangs. They're everywhere, dude. Listen,
no, this would be a different gang, and this picture
this would be a different gang. This would be there's many gangs, but this would be like another gang. There's the Party Boy gang, which we just went through, and then the picture sucks because it had to be blurred out because the detail was so fucking horrific. That if you could actually see the picture, you could see the picture, but if you could see it in full, like 4K, 5.3K technological fucking Dolby surround sound, you'd probably never be able to sleep soundly at night ever again. So we're technically doing you a favor. It looks like this picture was taken in Holland, so we're fairly safe.
If this were like Fallout, these would be like their gang name would be like the Daddies or something.
Yeah, the pimp, the fuck daddies.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
The fuck daddies.
And if you got caught by them, they would fucking make you fucking. They would make you. They would basically nourish you with their fucking.
They'd have weird,
old cock
repetitious
milk.
like voice lines that the enemies yell over and over, like
horrid.
"I'm gonna fuck your ass." Wait till I get a hold of you, softy.
The whole time they're just taking turns playing you like an accordion, dude. 2 at a time, dude. Obviously.
Wait
because
till I
at that point
in
the future, if there's a hole and it's not being used,
smell pussy.
It's considered disrespectful, even to the person that's being raped. So they,
Is that a pussy?
Is that the smell of pussy? I think I can
hunting
smell
them down. They're all
pussy.
blind. They're all like
Yeah, they're like-
blindfolded. See,
well,
'cause their
these
eyes
guys are
covered.
right here. They have to wear
the
special goggles.
The daddies hunt by sniffing out the pussy.
Well, the one on the left, actually, he looks like the guy from. He's got the Star Trek thing. What was that? He's got the LeVar Burton thing going, dude.
Yeah,
he's
no,
got the
'cause
reading
that's-
rainbow thing, dude. What was that guy's name? The blind ass motherfucker, dude. The black dude. From Star Trek.
Geordie LaForge.
Yeah, he's got the Geordie LaForge going, dude.
Yeah.
This guy. So this
That's
guy's
'cause
like
that's
the
Kevin
white.
Smith.
So this guy's the white Kevin. So that's Kevin Smith. Well, all right.
After he had all the surgery done and lost
I didn't
the weight.
want to say anything.
Yeah.
That's why I blurred the photo. Fuck. I slipped up. It's Kevin Smith. All right, Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes. All right, I'm not gonna
Our
lie.
gay leather daddies.
They're basically gay leather daddies. Allegedly in the future.
Yeah. In a rape gang.
In a rape
Called
gang.
the daddies.
Called the daddy. The fuck daddies, basically.
Yeah, called the Jay and Silent Bob daddies.
Jay and Silent Bob daddies, dude. Can you imagine having to fucking like, and then they like Jay makes you like they make you forage for crack, you know, because Jay's a crackhead allegedly.
Well, no, they're called the Silent Daddies because fucking
Silent
Kevin
Daddies.
Smith's taken over, and like Jason Mewes is just basically his ass slave now.
Oh yeah, yes.
Because you know he's not going to let him have an equal
Definitely.
footing in the apocalypse.
Nah, and like here's the thing: would you rather be banged by those two dudes, or
sensually
made love to
by Lord Humongous?
By Lord Humongous.
I mean, they don't call him humongous for nothing.
That's what I'm fucking saying, man. Like, fuck, he's
got a
tender.
really tiny penis.
Like he's got,
actually.
yeah, okay.
I mean,
so
like,
you're not going to be hurting for you're not
amazingly
It's
small.
not going to be like a painful
It's an
experience for you.
ironic name.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like it's going to hurt.
He's big
probably.
and he's humongous, but his penis is not.
And he's gentled up.
But his penis is tiny.
Yeah, but or you can go back to the other two dudes and basically prepare your fucking you're done for basically. Bye bye. Yeah. There's yeah. So it's these two dudes here.
His ball sack exuded a stink like a bath bomb infused with rancid pork.
Wow. You know, we're leading into those times.
That book is really bad.
Well, speaking of post-apocalyptic shit, when it comes down to it, you know you're going to go with humongous. But let's talk about like some of the other like you know we talked about. There's a lot of people that we could literally be
I mean,
talking
that's
about.
the future, right? It's
The
training,
future.
training rape gangs.
I think that the Mad Max future wasn't far off from where we're at now.
Yeah.
And if you looked into that realm, and you know the mythos behind the Mad Max storyline, especially when Mel Brooks would like. Let me just say something about Mel Brooks.
Yeah.
One of the greatest action stars, highly underrated. I mean, what was that cop movie he was in, dude? Like Bad Cop or something, dude, with Danny Glover.
I don't remember.
Mel Brooks and Danny Glover, dude. Time Cop or something.
Oh,
what was it called?
You talking about Mel Gibson?
Mel Gibson.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry. Mel Brooks, Mel Gibson, whatever.
One's an old Jew, the other one hates Jews.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Holy
Mel
shit,
Gibson,
that's
he
right.
was in Lethal Weapon. Like
Lethal Weapon.
1 through 97.
About a mentally unstable white man who was
Yes.
given a badge and a gun to do basically whatever he wanted to, and his black fucking
His black partner had
his
to
black
keep him on a
partner,
leash.
who was allegedly
Getting too old for this shit.
Exactly.
For like 30 years.
Yeah, for like 30 years. He's getting too old for this
I
shit.
think I'm definitely getting too old for this shit.
Great movie though, and also Mel Brooks was also in in the Mad Max movies, dude. And that's
Mel
what it's all about.
Gibson.
Mel Gibson. Mel Gibson. All right, Mel Gibson. Whatever.
Embargo on!
Okay. Now you want to talk about the future being homosexual, right?
Yeah. I mean, you
Now
wanna
we were
go,
talking
like-
about. I'm going to get into this book that just came out.
Are we getting into Thunderdome or are we getting into the
Well,
book?
I want to get into Thunderdome really quickly.
Thunderdome. Okay. So
Before I
first-
switch over, I've got a little bit to talk about this book. There's a
to
book I found about post-apocalyptic stuff. I found this the other day on Amazon.
I'll start with this for Thunderdome.
It's one of the free. Actually, it's free, by the way, up to me, because if you have an account, it's free. Or if you get an account, they give you like a free trial, whatever. Anyway, in the future, dude,
You
this
have
just
to
shows
pay
you
after
Mad
30
Max.
days, by the way.
Mad Max.
It's $14.99 for that free trial. You may want to make sure you cancel that.
Oh, I haven't done a free trial yet.
Okay. Don't
Trust
click
me.
on anything, buddy, until
Yeah.
you read the fine print.
I'm not clicking on nothing.
Right, Amazon will fuck you in the ass with stuff like that.
I'll read the whole fucking book, dude, and then I'll be like, oh,
I can just get the PDF. I can just get a PDF version of it for free.
Now,
And we could just do a 10-hour read.
Yeah, we'll do that.
And then sell
Just
it.
do a 10-hour table read and sell it to Amazon.
Our modified fair use version
I
of the
think
book.
that would be fucking brilliant, dude. Not funny.
Fair use copy.
Yeah, a fair use copy.
Where we edit it to our own liking.
Yep. We fucked that shit up, dude. That's what we're here for.
People won't even know what the real book's like.
They'll be like, "What's the what?" When they actually, somebody will go to buy the real book and be like,
"What's this audio
What is
version?
this? What is this schvatz? What is this crap? Why is it all about raping women and fucking like that's horrible? This is crap." But our version is better because it's about women
raping
consensually.
assholes.
It's about women consensually raping
fisting men's
men.
assholes.
Yeah, fucking raping men, dude.
Yeah,
it's awesome. But real women, not not chicks with dicks, because there is no such thing. Maybe a couple. Tina Turner once said, "We don't need another hero. We don't need."
We can't let that one play all the way through again.
What's that?
Trannies.
I can't let that one play all the way through because you know what line that is.
No, we'll get in trouble. We're gonna play it in a minute, though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, Tina Turner. We don't need another motherfucking hero, ladies and gentlemen.
We don't need another hero.
Look at the dudes in this picture. This is the future, right? This was after Mad Max. This was Thunderdome, right? Now look at these two fucking pimps,
like
right?
the world's completely
How come
fallen.
the fucking white guy is a fat fucking blard, and the black dude's like pimp? Cultural appropriation, by the way. The black dude's like totally svelte and good looking, which is fine, but he's got this weird like strap-on mohawk.
Yeah. It's actually a scalp.
That's strangely homosexual, dude. Is it really?
It's supposed to be a person's scalp, yeah.
Oh, really? And he's wearing like football gear and shit,
Yeah,
and like
remember in the
he's got like the waist section, the
I watched
cod
the thing
piece
on
from
some of that costume.
He's got
It's
R2D2's
weird.
cod piece on.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking hot. Good for him. Yeah, the real future, the Tom Hardy version, dude. You remember that?
Where's that picture?
You remember the Tom Hardy version? Where they had him strapped to the front of that thing? Dude, you can't tell me that they just had Tom Hardy strapped to the front of the Deathmobile and they didn't fucking stick anything up his asshole. A whole fucking bunch of dudes hopped up on fucking aerosol repellent fucking gases, right?
Yeah.
Dude, they're gonna fucking
they at least rub their cocks on his face.
Oh my god! That's what the metal thing is on there for, so he can't bite their wieners off, dude.
Yeah, they're like just slapping him in the fucking eyes.
Yeah, they're just fucking shrooming him.
Slap,
No,
slap.
they're just shrooming his forehead, dude. They're like, take it, Hardy, take it. He probably does though, anyway.
Just right off the forehead.
He's like, oh please, give it to me, Daddy. Give it to me, Daddy. I'm British. Stick your knob on my forehead and fuck my hero, mate.
We've been hanging and banging, brother.
I guess so, mate. Yeah, I can see Tom Hardy taking a fucking a pounding on the set of that movie.
Yeah.
Imagine being. That's the thing. Like, how would you? That's just not comfortable for me.
No.
Now going back to the past, of course, when you look at some of the outfits again, like how come Mad Max was like the epitome of the cis male, right? Now look at the bad guy. This was a bad guy from the old one.
I forgot this shot.
This was the shot
you see it
I
in
found.
the movie
Dude,
a couple times.
This
There's a couple of
guy's
shots of this guy
asshole
jumping in assless
is
chaps.
fucking hanging out in this fucking movie. Like
I mean, he might have a thong strap going up his cracker, but that's
yeah, he might have something crossing his cracker, but listen, this isn't
cheek.
cool.
There's cheek.
That's ass.
Yeah, that's full on.
Like there ain't much, dude. Listen.
Yeah, what if you sit on like a hot motorcycle seat or something, bro?
What's happening over here? What's that thing up there?
Dude, they're in Australia. Imagine how hot like a black leather motorcycle seat would get.
Dude, that's why why his cheeks are all red in this picture, bro.
Dude.
From getting fucking rode down, bro.
Or like if you fell off your bike, the road rash you'd get on your ass.
Oh my god. That would be brutal.
You just rip your ass off.
You would. You'd rip your asshole straight off, bro.
You just rip your cheeks off. I know you'd still have hole. You'd just be a cheekless hole.
Well, your cheeks would be pretty much wasted. I mean, can you imagine having like blistery, burnt butt cheeks? No man or fucking tranny is gonna want to fucking. What is a tranny anyway these days? How can a tranny? Like, I'm confused. I'm confused. Like now after watching this podcast, I'm confused. But you know what confuses me even more? This book that I just fucking found out about, right? I mean, all the stuff from Mad Max aside, this author fucking Stretchin Felcher Martin wrote this book. If you can call it writing, honestly, I'm not knocking this at all.
It's not a book.
It's not a book. It sucks. Like
it's
I read
a cross between.
Yeah. It's basically rape fiction. Some dude.
It's like
so this is basically
gore,
some dude's
like
sick fantasy.
Gross out horror. It's gross out horror mixed with like
if you
Harlequin. Fuck erotica.
It's fucking great.
Like
it's
really
great.
over the top. Fuck.
I highly,
erotica.
if you can get this for free or pirate it, I wouldn't pay for this crap because I think it's fucking.
It's
some
shit.
of the absolute shit.
But if you want a good comedy read,
if you want to fucking if you're ready to fucking handle, if you want to make content, this is how you make content right here. You could literally do it like Duggar wants to do a read of this.
I want to read the whole goddamn thing.
I think we might do it over the weekend.
I want to read the.
It's gonna
whole
have
book.
to be It's gonna have to be
down
Patreon.
And you and I read it back and forth.
It's gonna have to
and
be.
And we
Patreon.
put that up on like Gumroad or something.
Yep.
You know, like.
Yeah.
A tree buck,
Stretchin'
a fiver,
Felcher Martin, baby.
Fucking
Stretchin' Felcher right here.
Dude.
I think we should. I think you're fucking right. So let me just give a little breakdown of the story of this book. Or do you want to I'll do it. Basically, it's a story of an apocalyptic world where any male that has over a certain level of testosterone turns into this wild, feral man beast, right?
Yeah. With like cum scabs and back hair.
Yeah,
or something.
just weird back. Yeah, the descriptions are quite awkward,
tumors,
and strange and cringy.
Shit, blood, weird, just weird.
Yeah, yet they're so disgusting. Yet they are hunted by transgenders who chop off their testicles and dicks, right, and also harvest their adrenaline gland before leaving the body there.
Yeah, so they can collect hormones.
Right? Yeah, it's. To stay, because, dude,
I can't. Hold on.
I don't see how this is going to sustain. How are so is there a way to have surgery in the future and have your balls and your dick cut off and have a vagina made?
I mean, yeah, it's called an axe and a tree stump.
I guess. I mean,
just
stick it in a wedge of a door and slam the door, brother.
Oh, God damn it.
Oh, that made my dick
my
hurt,
God.
bro. I mean, if you really want to get rid of it, dude, I saw a video of a guy, dude, a clip. It was not video, partial video. But he basically put rubber bands around his balls and his shaft, and he cut them off.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You piece of shit. You fucking goddamn fucker.
Yeah, I'm
Listen,
sorry.
fuckhead. You have fucking crossed the line.
I know.
Get that through your goddamn fucking head.
I know.
Let's backtrack on that one just a little bit because my dick and balls hurt so bad.
Yeah,
now.
I don't even. Yeah. So basically, the story is called.
Wow.
It's sorry. The story is basically called Manhunt. It's called Manhunt, and I've got some the deal on this whole story here. I've got the information right here on my Amazon account.
It's the future. The virus has turned all testosterone-bearing organisms into man beasts.
Yeah.
The only people that survive are women and low testosterone trannies.
Yes, pretty much, and TERFs, right? After a brutal accident entwines. Oh wait, hold on a minute. What's this called? A modern horror masterpiece. Yeah, keeps up at a relentless velocity while being.
Because I had it.
Oh wait, what the
earlier.
hell? Beth and Fran spend their days traveling the ravaged New England coast, hunting feral men and harvesting their organs in a gruesome effort to ensure they'll never have to face the same fate. And what they mean by that is they still have their dicks and balls, but yet they identify as they're going around pretending to be women, and they have to keep up that level of basic female hormone and keep the testosterone down, or they will in turn be infected by whatever this feral disease is. Basically, it says here...
a sociopathic billionaire bunker rat, probably a Trump stand-in.
Yeah. Robbie lives by his gun and one hard-learned motto: other people aren't safe. None of this makes sense. After a brutal accident entwines all three of them, this found family of survivors must navigate murderous TERFs. Trans-exclusionary radical feminist, I guess. Did I get that right? A sociopathic billionaire bunker brat and an awkward relationship of dynamics, all while outrunning packs of feral men and their own demons. Oh my God! Yes, the fact that they have body dysmorphia, it's amazing. And they're all mentally ill.
And that they're in, now that they're in like some weird fuck triangle, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because they're degenerate pieces of shit.
At the publisher's request, this title has been sold without digital rights management software applied.
Manhunt is a timely, powerful response to every gender-based...
I'm crying, dude.
Every gender-based apocalypse story.
The fact this was made, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Everyone needs to pirate this shit, dude, and just rip it to pieces, dude. It's hilarious.
I mean, hold on. Let's just listen to a sample. You want to listen to a sample?
Yes. Could we please? Could you play that for me, Duggar? That would be lovely. So lovely. I wanted to read some reviews for you. Just to give you an idea of how good this book is.
Sample up here.
Okay, I've got some great reviews on here. Now, these are all reviews from Amazon, and we're going to go here. Let's say, trigger warning should be included. Just another book containing gratuitous violence against women. Found it rather racist as well. You'd be better off saving your money and rather than spending it on this hum-ho uncreative piece of misogyny. That's by Kelly F. Here's a great one here by someone that goes by the name Cookies and Crime. It says, trash, poorly written hate fiction. If that's your thing, go for it.
I got it ready to go.
Yeah, basically, this book needs to be pulled from the shelves. Gratuitous rape is on the list of offensive content by Amazon. Why is this book being sold here? Don't be such a bigot. It's rape, okay? This is a trans person who wrote this. Get over it. And then it says here, Jay, they write, they hate women. I love when they tell on themselves. Just read to find out how much they hate us. I believe he means every word. And then it says here, poorly written murder fantasy. I like a post-apocalyptic story as much as the next reader, but this is not good. It's not well written, it's frantic in its pacing, and of course, the plot amounts to no more than killing people. The amount of rage and violence directed at women is particularly disturbing. In fact, clinically disturbing.
Yeah, because all the three characters, by the way,
really
are all different types of trannies.
Ah, because it says here, there's a padded cell somewhere missing its occupant, and society will be much safer once that oversight is corrected. Yeah, it says the person who wrote this should be investigated.
And they end up burning down like a castle with a bunch of real biological women in it, and J.K. Rowling.
Well, yeah, this another review here says this is pure rape fantasy. Says the book is trash. This trans-identifying author plays out his rape fantasies in a novel, including glorifying the deaths of gender critic feminists. It says, I would give negative stars if I could. This person should be investigated. Another person that says they should be investigated. Basically, there's a shitload of people saying this is boring and bad, misogynistic drivel. It's pure just hate fiction. It just rips.
Yeah,
it really does
strange.
rip up. It
really
is
strange.
It
dark.
really is strange. It's
very
dark. It's so dark.
I would even say dork. It's like it's its own kind of dark.
It's dark cringe comedy in a sense, and I guess it tries to call itself that. It's like, oh, we're comedy now. It's like, no, you didn't intend on this being comedy, motherfucker.
No, this was
at
like
all. So don't say that. That's a crock of shit.
Some queer shit fetish.
I mean,
thing.
the picture on the front is funny enough. I mean, a pair of plums in a fruit sack, and like that's come on. And they eat the peanut. Dude, the description we read about the dicks.
Oh my God.
There's a part in this about
they're
like
eating a dick.
They're eating a penis.
A fried dick.
How big was it? It was like a 9-inch fucking fried penis.
Something.
I'm just thinking, wow.
Talking about it. But here's the thing.
Did they at least did they at least get a couple of rounds on this cock on this fucking on this 9-inch fucking hammer?
Max,
what?
When you cook your food, right?
Yeah.
You cook meat.
Right.
What is there normally not in the meat? A lot of afterwards.
Cum and blood? Blood.
Remember the description? Talking about blood seeping out of the fried cock? Like,
oh my God, yeah.
So you're eating undercooked penis. Not only that.
The lady said, no, it came out of the fucking end of the gland. It came out of the dick head.
So, like
I'm
aren't
so
all
sorry.
men infected with, like, this? Why would you be eating penis? Doesn't penis have testosterone? Like,
dude,
I don't think a lot of this makes sense.
The testicles, none of it makes any sense.
Why would you eat balls? Wouldn't you get...
Bro, you know why it doesn't make sense?
Like,
do you want to know why? Do you really want to know why it doesn't make sense? Look at me, bro. Do you really want to know why?
Yeah, I'll put it up.
Well, okay. Because I wanted to show it to you first. I wanted you to see my screen before you fucking went anywhere.
Yeah, I saw
It's because it was written by this guy right here.
Oh, God damn it.
Yep. Yep. It was written by Stretchen Felcher Martin.
Jesus Christ.
Is a horror author and film critic living in Massachusetts. So if you basically make sure you check your neighborhood and lock up your kids.
Gregory.
Felcher, dude.
Gregory Felcher.
The Felch Master, dude.
It's Felcher.
It's not Felcher.
I think it's Felcher. I think you Felch.
I think you're a Felcher, bro.
Yeah, you changed your name, just like Adolf Hitler
He
changed
wrote
it
a
from
creepy
Schicklgruber.
book about fucking raping. First of all, there was one scene in there where they completely defile this African American woman. I mean, in ways that, to quote one comment that I read on Amazon, I swear to God, it's a comment from somebody. It was reminiscent of things that actually happened during slavery, yet this person, Stretchen Felcher Martin, wrote it as entertainment and to be an amusement. Like, this person wrote out all these creepy rape fantasies. Like, if they hate women that bad, it's kind of funny they put it all. I mean, I find it hilarious.
Then she fished his balls out of his rashy scrotum.
I bet she did. This looks like the type of person that would eat a man's testicles or
Lick my
penis.
taint.
That's like serial killer type shit right there, dude.
It's like John Wayne Gacy looking motherfucker.
It's Gacy.
Here.
Look at the picture, dude. Zoom in on that face. That's Gacy right there.
John Wayne Gacy.
I want to suck off your penis.
Gregory Felcher Gacy.
I want to taste your cock.
What's up, Gregory?
Put your shaft in my asshole and baste it till it's golden brown.
Was this a description of
Jacket
yourself?
suited a stink like a bath bomb infused with rancid pork.
Yeah, that's what this guy's balls and dick smell like.
You're describing yourself.
It's funny. They all keep their dick in balls. Like, if you want to be a woman so bad, don't talk about... There's plenty of... Go to California. They do the surgery all the time. Go to prison. Join the army. There's plenty of ways to get it done for free. You know what I'm saying? You know what this author said in the beginning of this book? Can you play the whole thing?
You want me to play the actual, like,
Yeah.
the sample?
Part
Here we go.
1.
Listen, this is... Hold on. This is from Gretchen Felker Martin. The author, the real name. I'm going to say the real name. Gretchen Felker Martin, the author of Manhunt.
Gregory.
This is the beginning. This is the beginning. Yeah, Gregory. This is the beginning of that book. Actually, it kind of looks like your ex-wife. I'm sorry. I wasn't going to say anything. It fucking does. Sue me then.
No.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to say it doesn't?
No.
Bro,
No.
she used to dress like that all the fucking time. Those are the same glasses she wore. It's the same fucking... Dude, I'm telling you right now, I told you shit was a fucking guy. I fucking told you, dude.
Well, I'll be damned.
I warned
I'll be
you.
damned. Fuck me.
And now we
Fool
know,
me,
hey, listen,
hey.
knowing's half the battle. So you've already lived through part of the apocalypse in a sense, because
Yeah,
you've
I
already
mean-
had to fuck a man. Or at least let one suck your dick.
Hey, word of advice, kids, stay off drugs.
Yeah, stay off drugs. This guy was doped out of his mind for years. You know what happens when you do that? You get locked up by some fucking dude dressed as a chick, and then she fucking lures you into her fucking lair, which is her mom and dad's fucking condo, and then her stepdad fucking takes her and finger in your asshole
Oh, God,
while her
what?
mom is sucking
Wait,
and fucking
no.
you off while you're
No.
drugged out of your mind playing video games all day.
No.
And you don't even know what's going on right now.
Yeah, no.
I mean, she's popping fucking earrings while she's sucking your fucking dick. You don't give a shit. She's like, I gotta chug this earring down with something. Let me suck you off. Hold on.
Yep, I'm gonna go back to this now.
Yep, manhunt.
You ready?
Sorry.
Part 1. Misandry.
Misandry, by the way,
Okay.
is the hatred of men.
Is it really?
Trannies.
Yes.
Your families will never love you. You are living a lie and you know it.
Oh.
End your miserable existence. Commit suicide now.
Oh no.
I don't think we need to listen to the rest. I think that's just a perfect summation
ironically,
of the book,
it
right?
sounds like
that's-
something. It sounds like something.
I mean,
Somebody.
based.
It sounds pretty based to me, but
Based.
based. I'm just playing. Nobody should kill themselves.
Yeah,
Basically,
no.
you should live your best life.
Oh, yeah.
And you should live that life on your own terms. You don't have to have anyone else's approval. You don't need me fucking going, okay, I acknowledge you. You know, why should you be acknowledged over anybody else? Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? It's like, nobody gives a shit. Just live and let live. Be.
All right,
Don't exist. Do your thing.
Bartertown.
And if you blatantly are doing this because you're a pervert, you're just jumping on the bandwagon, like all these Gen X kids, like they're faking all these fucking mental illnesses they're seeing on YouTube and shit.
Yes.
And TikTok, it's like they're claiming they have Tourette's and fucking. It's like, dude. And now you're cutting your. And now you're cutting your dicks, and they're not even cutting their dicks off. That's the funny thing. They're trying to get little kids to do that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the adults are like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep shaving and yeah, I'm gonna keep this fucking dong so I can fuck people with it. You know, that's like the women's prison. It's got like three inmates are all found pregnant in the last week. Gee,
tranny dong.
Gee, how did that happen? No, all female guards. Gee, I wonder how that happened. Real strange.
What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, really fucking what the fuck is going on? It's post-apocalyptic style shit, brother.
Yeah, no shit. Let's hear a little more.
Unknown troll.
Oh, that's by an unknown troll.
That's what I wanted to say. Who
Chapter
said?
1.
Yeah.
XX.
Ooh. It's already getting intriguing. I'm already feeling.
XX, genetically female.
I'm already feeling my loins tickling in my loins.
Squinting in the early afternoon glare, watched through her scratched binoculars as the man knelt to drink. The forest pool was dark and brackish, scummed with blooms of vibrant green algae. Skinny pines, bare-branched for a good 20 feet under the canopy of needles, surrounded it.
Listen, you're describing too much.
Not only that, but like canopy of needles just surrounded. Like
yeah,
that
what are you
sentence
doing?
was so convoluted.
Just get to the point.
The man's matted, filthy hair floated.
Okay, so now we're on to the man.
So now we're on to some dude all of a sudden.
Well, no, we know there was a dude there in this weird, overly described area with a water source. Now we're actually into the. Now we gotta describe the man. Now we must describe the man.
So for the next.
We've not moved. This is a single moment in time, by the way. That we have not passed through yet.
Yeah.
He gulped down greedy mouthfuls, tilting his head back to swallow like an alligator horking down a fish.
So there's a man drinking water.
Oh. He must be a wild animal.
Yes.
Kill it.
Kill it.
They had trouble with swallowing these things the plague had made out of.
Gee.
Another sentence that's already making my head hurt. These things the plague had made.
So the unvaccinated people. Is that where we're going with this?
I didn't even think about that angle.
Is that where we're going with this? The unvaccinated? Yeah.
But
the unvaccinated straight Christians of the world are all being hunted down by trans people. Great. Interesting concept. Very original, actually.
Have testosterone in their system to put out a decent crop of back hair. Mostly, they ripped their prey apart and gulped the meat down in chunks.
What?
You used gulp twice now in the same paragraph.
I know. Come on.
Dug up grubs and beetles and whatever roots they could get their gnarled claws on. They'd eat pretty much anything if it came down to it. Fran had seen one choke on a tennis ball.
Retarded.
Okay.
So what you're telling me is that
so
these
now they're making
things
fun
are
of
now...
now they're making
From here?
Ooh.
Beth was already unlimbering her compound bow. 60 yards, she said quietly, smirking so that the scar at the right corner of her mouth drew taut and pulled at her bottom eyelid until a little crescent of wet pink showed under it. Which eye socket you want it through? Don't be a cunt, Fran hissed back. Just do it.
Hold on.
How long did this conversation go on for? Like, how long were they sitting there watching? Can you one shot him from here? What the fuck? Who? Can you one shot him from here? I don't know if I can slip my cock into his unsuspecting cis white asshole from here, but I'm sure gonna try. Either that or his mouth. Oh no, I can get his left or right eye socket. Which eye socket do you want me to skull fuck him through? Just play it.
Beth's smile widened as she knocked a carbon fiber arrow and drew to the bow's full extension, the muscles in her long, thick arms standing out. She squinted along the arrow's shaft. "Lick my taint," she whispered, and took the shot.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Wait. Wait a minute. So this muscular armed trans person,
Lick my taint.
lick my fucking taint,
Yeah.
Fran.
Watch this. All right?
Shut up, Beth.
Look
I'm
how
trying to shoot
fucking
this
jacked I am.
fucking alpha male. I'm trying to
Wait.
jack this alpha male off
If
with
you
my
were- but if you
long,
were-
thick shaft.
But if you were a woman who transitioned to a man or vice versa, or you had strong, wouldn't that mean you have testosterone? If you're strong like that, wouldn't you have testosterone? And wouldn't that mean, hey, guess what? You're a mutant man monster.
I think it would. I think basically it would mean I don't know what that is. I mean, if you've seen episodes of the new He-Man that was put out, and you saw what they did to She-Ra, that's pretty much what we're dealing with. Visually is how I'm picturing this right now.
Yes.
Now I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about that, but I can tell you this right now: it's a funky groove, dude.
Funky groove to fuck to.
Yeah, it's a funky groove, dude. And I'm telling you, this book right here, it's got to go out to some people. It's gonna be huge. And I have a feeling right now that a lot of people are gonna be into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a feeling a lot of people are gonna be into this book. Keep going though.
The high-tension bowstring twanged. The arrow buzzed through the air like a 30-inch hornet. Its arc
Big and thick.
carrying it up, up, up into the branches above. The man, far down slope in a basin choked with years of rust-colored fallen pine needles, looked up from the pool, cracked and scabby skin splitting along fresh fissures to reveal raw pink flesh beneath, as his...
But this is like
Kind of.
this is like
Is everything like an ass or pussy kind of like ref?
I don't know, man. It's kind of weird.
I got a funny taste in my mouth.
I got a funny taste in my mouth right now, dude, and it's it's a funky
I don't
groove.
like it.
His face contorted into a
Is it-
snarl.
hopefully that's not
exposing
semen,
a
but
mouthful of rotting snaggle teeth under a nose pounded flat and smeared onto the thing's left cheek by God knew how many unset breaks.
So this thing has mangled teeth and a nose that's been smashed so flat it's smushed into their left cheek.
Huh. Interesting. Wow. So what do they do with this thing? They
fuck it.
After they fuck
He
the
drew a
dead
breath,
body?
And for an instant, Fran was sure that he would scream. That he would make that horrible fucking sound she heard ring out in choruses every night the second she dropped into REM.
By the way, as somebody who gratuitously uses the word fuck, allow me to say you're overusing the word fuck.
Yeah, I definitely fucking agree with you on that one, Duggar.
I mean, this fucking
fucking
absurd.
idiot is definitely overusing
What are you,
the fucking
fucking
word fuck,
retarded?
dude.
You fucking
What a
stupid
fucking-
weirdo.
Yeah, bottom line, fucking complete and
Then
utter
the arrow
nonsense.
hit, punching through his skull with a distant thunk.
That's not disturbing.
No, it's not. In fact, it is disturbing to the point. It's like to the extreme. I rock a mic like a vandal, light up the stage. I wax a chump like a candle. I'm sure
I don't
this
like
person's
this
got
future.
No, I don't like it either. I'd rather go to the
He
Mad Max
toppled
time and
face
get.
first into the pool and lay there, not
Yeah.
moving.
Well, you've poisoned your water supply now. So
Yeah.
congrats.
Yeah, that was fresh water. You've now ruined it with the virus. You idiot.
I don't think a lot makes sense in a tranny book.
Yeah, I thought women had bad judgment, dude, but they like trans women are even dumber.
Yeah, like I can read
like,
Harry
fuck.
Potter. Harry Potter's tolerable compared to this
Harry
shit.
Potter is tolerable, and the funny thing is, they go after this group of fucking Harry
for
Potter
some reason
fans,
led by
and they
J.K.
kill
Rowling.
all of them.
But for some
Yeah,
fucking
it's all
reason,
led by J.K. Rowling. Really weird.
By the way,
Really
the group,
weird.
The group, literally in the book,
Right.
calls themselves, get this, the Knights of J.K. Rowling.
Oh my God, the Knights of J.K. Rowling. Why didn't we think of this, Duggar?
Think of how much clever writing process and creativity and artisanal worksmanship went into coming up with that genius fucking name.
Yeah, I know. It's blowing my mind right now.
Only somebody as brilliant as Stretch and Gretchen Felcher Sharton.
Morning doves toot angrily.
Sorry.
I'm sneezing and laughing at the same time. Stretching, Gretchen, Felcher, Sharts.
Sharton, yeah.
Sharton Martin.
Sharton Martin, yeah.
From the branches above. Beth touched her thumb and forefinger together and raised them to her lips, then kissed them and opened her hand, gesturing as though to let the kiss take flight, like a cartoon chef just after tasting a perfect sauce. Bella,
It tasted
Bella,
good.
she yelled. Bellissima. Fran.
By the way, I have a question. Did you hear who this was narrated by?
No, who?
I don't know. Do you know though? Could you look that up for me?
Yeah,
this is,
dude,
or
I
I'll
will look
it up
this
while
up
this
for
is
you,
playing real
actually.
quick. But
Laughed in spite of herself, her legs going loose and shaky as adrenaline flooded her system. God, Beth, she giggled, picking herself up to follow the taller girl out of their small break of fiddleheads and chokeberry and down the slope.
Catherine
For a single blessed heartbeat,
Cucurello.
she felt weightless, her nostrils full of the warm cinnamon smell of dead pine needles, her neck and back slick with sweat under her sodden tank top. It felt like summer used to feel.
Ugh.
Itchy and
Oh
restless
my
and
God.
golden. You're such a fucking dumbass.
Oh,
Fran
is
cut
it
him
another
open,
trans person?
a V incision
No,
to either
it's
side
just
of the
the
spine,
saddest looking
and
woman.
sliced his
Or it
adrenal
might be a
glands
tranny.
off
I
the
don't
top
know.
of his kidneys.
That's definitely a dude,
Then
bro.
she
Yeah,
fished
it's a
his
dude.
balls out of his rashy scrotum. When she cut it open, his ball sack exuded a stink like a bath bomb infused with rancid.
Yes.
Trans woman, yes. That
Yes.
explains the voice sounding like
That
a
explains
gay
why it
man.
sounds like a fucking man.
Like a gay man, yeah.
Gee, I never would have guessed.
Pork. She packed.
She. No, it's he, sweetheart.
And then that's it. That's where the sample cuts off.
Yeah.
I don't have
It's
the
where
full
sample-
version right now.
Because they can't give you the full version, bro. They want you to they want you to get hard from this, bro.
Oh my God. This is literally a picture from their hospital bed after they're lopping them up.
But it still looks like a dude.
They're chopping them up.
Oh, they chopped off the mop? Chopped them up?
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Yeah.
on that. Fucking chopping them up.
Good for them, dude. And you know what?
And nobody want to see the chopping them up.
Nobody want to see some trannies with a fucking knob hanging out, brother. Hell no. See, this is the real.
This
the,
is
the
a
funny
terrifying
thing is,
nightmare.
The real post-apocalyptic world we're entering right now, if these people had their way, would be more like, I don't know. I'd say it would be more like something like
Let me get it.
this.
Oh, like Ghetto Mad Max.
Yeah, the ghetto Mad Max. I say dollar store Mad Max, really. Having said that,
Can we have Mad Max? We have Mad Max at home.
Yeah, we got Mad Max right here. Check this out.
Mad Max
Boom,
at home.
Mad Max Skreedle right here, bitches. Go over to my Instagram page. Like that shit. Go to notfunny.gumroad.com.
Although
Don't-
you're
don't-
mismatched.
Yeah.
One's from fucking Road Warrior. The other one's from the brand new Mad Max series.
Yeah,
Like one's gay biker dude, and the other one's the fucking torch rocker from the fucking.
one's the Ranger,
Tom
dude.
Hardy
the
ones.
Rump Ranger.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 the Rump Ranger, man.
I mean, but of course, the most important person in the
Felcher.
apocalypse will obviously be you and me.
Yep, this will be me and Duggar in the apocalypse right here. Duggar will be fucking. I will be master, and he'll be blaster, dude.
Order, me master.
That's right. And having said that, we're going to wrap it up for today.
Yeah,
It's
I
been
think
an
so.
excellent
This has been a very
Monday.
disturbing episode.
Thunderdome style. Very disturbing. Hopefully the apocalypse is nothing like anything we've gone through today, including the Mad Max,
God, I hope not.
Mad Max scenario. Because at the end of the day, that would fucking suck too. Because you know we'd end up getting fucked either way. Either way you look at it, we're getting hunted down and or killed and raped and harvested for our fucking seed.
Yeah,
I've been
fucked in
saying
the
that for
ass.
years. I've been saying that was going to happen for years. It's happening now. There's fucking chemicals in the water turning the fucking frogs into homosexual bastards, and they're turning
cancer and
your
you're
children
gonna
into
die.
monkeys. What?
You're gonna
All
get
right.
cancer and you're gonna die.
Yeah, that's a scary thought. Anyway, having said that, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Duggar,
son of
by
a
the way,
bitch.
if you
You
haven't
piece of
told
shit.
everybody already,
You fucking goddamn fucker.
you need
It's
to
not
go.
funny.gumroad.com.
It's
Get your
not.
asses over
Yeah.
there. And who knows?
Who knows? You may receive.
If we're
a-
brave enough, we might read this whole goddamn book.
Yeah.
and put it up
we
there.
may post pictures of Duggar's asshole. And
Oh, those are
taint.
already over there.
Yeah.
And I've been posting those for a while. I'm surprised no one's been.
I'm
hopping
actually
on that.
quite shocked that nobody's gone over to the secret account that
I
we set
mean,
up to full of our nude
yo.
pictures. Free pictures of our nudes. That's right, free pictures.
Change, you filthy animal.
You got that right. I'm
Yeah,
out of here,
dude.
buddy. Get me lost. Get me
Yep.
lost.
Get lost?
Yep, get me lost.
No.
Yes.
No. You get lost, motherfucker.
Listen, fuckhead, you have fucking crossed the line. Get that through your goddamn fucking head.
Fuck you, Dad.
My superpower is being honest. I will eat my neighbors.
His ball sack exuded a stink like a bath bomb infused with rancid pork. Lick my taint. Then she fished his balls out of his rashy scrotum. Trannies, your families will never love you. You are living a lie and you know it. And your